Dear friend, perhaps anyone who has embarked on a journey of awakening has asked themselves these haunting questions. Why do I suffer so much? Why do unwanted things keep happening to me? Do I really get to choose my life path, or is it all predestined? If karma is real, can I change it? Am I a victim of fate or a creator of my own experience? Many people say, karma is a universal law. You cannot escape it. Others say, fate is determined, you can only accept it. And some assert, human beings have freedom of choice. But all these views are only true when you look at it from a certain level of consciousness. Nisargadatta Maharaj pointed out what most of humanity is not yet ready to accept. When you think you are body-mind, you belong to karma. When you realize you are awareness, karma no longer touches you. When you do not understand the nature of karma, you live your life like a puppet. When you understand karma, you begin to have choices. When you transcend karma, you live your true nature as a free soul. Are you ready to step into a different perspective than what you have believed? Come with me. Maharaj explains, what is karma from the pure level of consciousness? People use the word karma to scare each other, to explain away pain, to deny responsibility, to justify failure. But Maharaj said it very clearly. Karma is not punishment. Karma is just the movement of the mind that has not been understood. 3 misunderstandings of karma in modern society. First mistake, karma is a punishment from the universe. They think there is a God who records all actions and then judges them. This is more like religion than Enlightenment philosophy. Second mistake, karma is a predetermined fate. They think, I am unlucky because my karma is heavy. But they forget that this very thought creates new karma. Mistake 3, karma belongs only to past lives. They forget that the strongest karma is the karma that is operating right now, in every reaction, every emotion, every choice. Just observe. When a person gets angry, isn't that karma? When a person repeats the same mistake, isn't that karma? Karma is not something far away. Karma is the nature of the mind when it is not enlightened. Karma is not punishment, it is energy inertia. Maharaj said, the mind is like a wheel, it turns by inertia. When you mistake yourself for the wheel, you are caught in it. Simply put, action creates habit. Habit creates reaction. Reaction creates character. Character creates repetitive life. Karma equals repetition of unconscious reactions. No one judges you. No one rewards or punishes you. There is only the selfless, natural, neutral movement of energy. Karma happens now, not just in past lives. When you feel offended, you react angrily, you say something that hurts someone, you feel guilty again. That is karma. No need to bring up past lives to explain. No need to blame fate. Everything is happening while you are living, breathing, feeling. If you do not understand the mechanism, you live by old reactions. If you understand, you begin to open up free will. When you are one with your body and mind, karma has power. When you are awareness, karma has no power. This is the essence of Maharaj's teaching. He says that karma only affects the I you think you are. If you think you are body, emotions, thoughts, memories, past, then you are completely dominated by karma. But when you see, I am that which perceives the body, I am that which observes the thoughts, then something magical happens. Karma is like a wind blowing through space, space that cannot be harmed. Maharaj calls this state freedom from the person, freedom from the imagined person. This is when karma loses its hold on you. It is not that you run away from karma. It is that there is no one there to be bound to. And this is where people have misunderstood for thousands of years. Karma is not something that happens to you. Karma is something that happens when you are not there. The mind is a magnet. Karma is a force of attraction. And awakening is when you unplug the magnet so that it no longer attracts anything. Fate, an ego-created idea. I would like to start with a quote from Maharaj that I always remember. There is no fate for the egoless. Only the ego has fate, because only the ego lives in a story. And this, when you understand, will change the whole way you live. Fate exists only for the unawakened. When your mind is filled with the beliefs of I am this body, I am this memory, I am this story, you start living like a character in a movie. And what about the character? The character has a script. The character has a setting. The character has events over which it has no control. The character is caught up in a story that is predetermined from the beginning. Here is why. When you think you are the character, you cannot escape fate. When you realize you are the spectator, fate has no meaning. The unawakened are carried away by fate. The awakened see fate changes when the mind changes. The enlightened see there is no fate, only movement. Fate is the ego's self-interpretation, not the truth of the universe. Take a few seconds to feel this. When something difficult happens, you often ask, why me? Is this my fate? What is the universe trying to teach me? But all these questions arise because you believe there is a separate me who is being treated by life. Maharaj once said, life does not happen to you. It just happens. The ego is the self-interpreter. For example, a person loses his job, the ego says, my fate is miserable. A person breaks up, the ego says, I was born unlovable. A person fails, the ego says, it was my destiny. But it is all just a label that the mind puts on an event. No event has a meaning, the mind makes it meaningful. Destiny is born from interpretation. Free interpretation, destiny disappears. When consciousness expands, destiny is no longer linear, it is infinite possibilities. When you live with the old mind, the past shapes the future. You repeat the same choices. You repeat the same emotions. You repeat the same patterns. The future is exactly like the past. And you call it destiny. But when you become aware, you observe the emotion. You don't rush into reaction. You act from awareness. Then, a whole new future opens up. It is not fate that decides, presence decides. Maharaj says, Awareness dissolves the old grooves of the mind. When the groove disappears, a new path opens up. The ultimate truth: fate doesn't find you, you create it with your beliefs. This is something Maharaj has said many times. Your beliefs shape your experience. If you believe you are powerless, you live as a victim of fate. If you believe you have choices, you change the trajectory of your life. If you feel you are not in the story, fate disappears completely. Free will: where is real freedom? Do people really have the right to choose? Today, I want to take you into the depths of the truth that Maharaj pointed out 50 years ago, the truth that few have the courage to look directly at. Free will does not belong to the character, it belongs to the knowing. Let's start with Maharaj's key quote. The individual ego has no free will. Free will exists only in pure knowing. Why? Because the individual ego is just reactive habits, accumulated memories, survival instincts, desires and fears, environmental conditioning. It operates like an automatic program. It does not choose. It only reacts. Look back at your day. You don't choose the emotions that come. You don't choose the thoughts that come. You don't choose the angry reactions when someone triggers a deep wound. Those things happen automatically. They are the result of the past. So where is the freedom? Only the knowing that which sees all that movement is truly free. It is not affected by emotions. It is not conditioned by the past. It is not pulled by instincts. The knowing does not react. The knowing just observes. And it is in observing that freedom comes. Freedom is not doing whatever you want, that is being a slave to instincts. Many people think freedom is eating whatever you want, buying whatever you want, saying whatever you want, doing whatever you want. But that is not freedom. It is a reaction of unseen desire. Desire drives you, follow, you think it is my will. No. It is the inertia of the mind. If a person wants to eat sweets every night, they think they have a choice. No. The past chooses for them. Habits choose for them. Fear of lack chooses for them. Dopamine in the brain chooses for them. They just think they are free. True freedom is not satisfying desire. True freedom is not being carried away by desire. The only moment of freedom is the moment of awakening. Maharaj says, in ignorance, there is no freedom. In awakening, there is no need for freedom. Sounds paradoxical, right? But that is the beauty of truth. When you are ignorant, you are conditioned. When you are awake, there is no one to be free from. When you observe your emotions without being caught up in them, you are free. When you observe your thoughts without being caught up in them, you are free. When you stand outside the ego story, you are free. And that moment exists only in the present. Not tomorrow. Not when you are more perfect. Not when life is more convenient. Only now, in the moment you are reading these words. Now equals freedom. Past equals bondage. Future equals illusion. Ego equals program. You, the knowing, are free. Free will comes when you no longer mistake yourself for the mind. When you think I am the thought, you cannot be free. When you think I am the emotion, you cannot be free. When you think I am a character in a story, you cannot be free. You are only free when you see. Thoughts are phenomena that come and go. Emotions are movements in the energy field. Characters are temporary roles. The body is just an instrument of experience. Life is just a movie. The ego is just an echo of the past. You are only free when you are what is seeing all that. Freedom does not come from outside. Freedom comes from realizing that you are not what is holding you back. The greatest freedom a human being has is the ability to return to awareness. You cannot choose whether thoughts arise or not, whether emotions arise or not, how others treat you, whether circumstances come or go. But you can choose. Return to awareness or fall into reaction. This is the only freedom a human being truly has. And the most important freedom. Maharaj says, once you can return to the observer, you have stepped out of all destiny. Where is a human being free? At the point where you become a witness. I want to sum up for you with a clear answer. A human being is not free in the body, not free in thoughts, not free in emotions, not free in destiny. A human being is free only where he becomes the witness of all. The absolute harmony between karma, destiny, free will. In the Enlightenment perspective, when the I disappears, all contradictions disappear. Contradictions exist only when there are two or more separate entities. Enlightenment removes separation, and with it, the debates about which one decides my life also disappear. In your ordinary state of mind, you think, I am carrying karma. I have my own destiny. I have the freedom to choose what I want. But Nisargadatta Maharaj said it clearly. When you see clearly that the so-called I is just the mind manifesting, then karma is no more, fate is no more, and even will is no more. Only life operates. This is not a denial of life, but an understanding of its workings. When the individual ego disintegrates, karma has no one to receive it. Fate has no one to attach it to. Free will has no one to use it. Only the universal will, the universal cycle, the universal karma, and the natural flow operate in perfect harmony. Karma does not bind, only those who cling to it are bound. In the depths of Advaita, karma is simply action produces reaction. Reaction produces experience. Experience produces maturity. There is no punishment. There is no sentence. But we are bound because we identify with the one who receives the karma. It is like watching a movie. If you forget you are watching a movie, you will suffer when the character suffers. If you remember that you are just a spectator, you will be free. The enlightened person is not bound by karma because he is no longer identified with the actor in the movie of life. He is simply observing. Therefore, karma does not disappear, but the person bound by karma does. And this is the first harmony. Fate is not fixed, it is just the path of the unawakened mind. When a person lives in ignorance, fate is like a track. programmed thinking, repeated decisions, old habits, old actions, limited awareness, limited results. The mind is like a train running on the old track. But when there is awareness, the track disappears. You are no longer pushed by the inertia of the past. You become the controller of your own energy. Fate is only fixed when you fall asleep in awareness. When you are awake, all possibilities are open. And when you are enlightened, there is no one left to be bound by fate. As Maharaj says, you think you have a fate because you think you are body and mind. When you know you are not, fate vanishes like the morning dew.